1, 2, 3, go! Yes, na, yes, re, yes. 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 Yes, na, yes, re, yes.
Joseph, the woodcutter, came home exhausted. The forest had grown barren, and there was no wood left to cut.
There are hardly any trees left in the forest. We don't even have enough firewood to cook anymore.
What kind of life is this, Joseph? How are we supposed to cook now? Our children are starving.
Mama, I'm hungry.
Me too.
Don't worry, I'll find a way.
Determined to provide for his family, Joseph ventured deep into the forest. After wandering for hours, he finally found a lone tree. Just as he raised his axe, a voice stopped him. High above, perched on a branch, was an owl. Joseph, Joseph, I've seen you in this forest many times. This tree is my home. Don't cut it down, and in return, I'll grant you anything you wish.
My family is hungry. If you can fill our table with food, I won't cut this tree.
Wish granted. Go home and enjoy a feast with your family. Joseph hurried home, hope lifting his weary spirit. When he arrived, he was astonished to find his wife Susan and their children, Sarah and little James, seated around a table overflowing with food.
Joseph, how did this happen?
Joseph explained everything about the owl and the wish, but instead of being satisfied, Susan's eyes gleamed with greed.
If that owl can give us food, why stop there? Go back and ask for a fine house and a car.
Reluctantly, Joseph returned to the owl and conveyed his wife's wish. When he returned home, their small hut had transformed into a grand house, and a shiny car stood in front. But Susan's greed knew no bounds.
What good is a fancy house and a car if we still look poor? Go to the owl again. Tell him to make us beautiful and rich.
Joseph, uneasy but unable to argue, went to Bruno, the owl, once more. I've granted your wishes because you left the trees in peace. But now I see greed has taken over. A person isn't poor because of what they lack, but because they always want more. Because of your insatiable greed, I'll take back all I have given. In an instant, Joseph found himself to have lost everything he had wished for. The grand house and the car were gone, replaced by their old shack. Susan and the children wept, realizing that their greed had cost them everything, leaving Joseph to be standing still.
Dad!
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 Dad, wake up! We're going to be late at school.
wake up!
We're going to be late at school.
Huh?
We're going to be late at school.
Breakfast is ready. Honey, Joseph, Sarah, come eat.
I thought it was real.
At the dinner table, while the family shares a quiet moment, Joseph finally speaks up.
I had a strange dream. It felt so real, but it reminded me of something important. We have to be grateful for what we have. Happiness doesn't come from wanting more. It comes from appreciating what's already in front of us.